speaking to Canvey Island manager Danny Heale following today's 4-0 defeat at Hampton and Richmond. Danny, how bad a day at the office was that?
I think 4-0 flattered them, if I'm honest. I think we was in the game for big periods. I think we never took our chances when they come along. Disappointed with all 4 goals, to be honest. Fourth goal was also a goalkeeping error, so Howler. First goal that obviously the boys beat Jake Pitty on the byline. We haven't got across quick enough and let the boy run in our box and finish it. Second goal will give the ball away in good possession, just inside their half, and then let the boy run through and he's hit a worldie from 30 yards in the top corner. And then the third goal, we've defended a cross and not cleared our lines properly, and the boys managed to turn and get a shot in where we ain't put enough pressure on the ball. But I thought we played all right. I think we done all right. We've come up against a very good side today. Don't be wrong. Don't take nothing away from Hampton. They are a very good side, and they're where they are in the league for a reason. And very organised, big and strong and powerful. And sometimes you have to turn around and just say you got beat by the better side on the day, which we did. But I think 4-0 flattered them. I thought we kept the ball well at times. Decision making in the final areas poor as it's been for a while today. But we're getting ourselves in good areas and that. And just the 4 goals are really disappointing.
So do you think it was a mixture of being outplayed by a good team and us also making them look quite good?
Yeah, I think so. Like I say, I thought, apart from the 2 poor goals we give away first half, we've created a few ourselves. Tam's unlucky again, broke through, and the keeper's made a really good save. Key point in the game where you need to take that chance, especially when you're playing against a team like Hampton. It changes then. You go in 2-1 at half time, and then you've got something. But I thought second half we come out and we battered them for 10-15 minutes, and they couldn't get out their half. And we're knocking on the door, not taking our chances when they're coming, and then they've hit us down the other end from a set piece. I wouldn't even say a set piece. We've cleared our lines, and then the boys. Harry's got time. We've got 7 players in our box, and the boys managed to get a free strike at our goal with no one putting pressure on it. So that's disappointing, but we've just got to move on quickly, and we're away to Lewis next week, and hopefully we can get going again.
Their stand-up performer was their number 11, Jamal Lowe. How hard was he to contain and cope with?
Yeah, he was a good player. Obviously, I thought the line Kabamba was good. The back 4 looked nice and solid. They've got a mixture of pace, experience, and they look a good side. And I think they're one of the best sides we've played so far. But like I say, I think 4-0 flattered them, if I'm honest, and just disappointing the goals we've given away. But listen, this league, everyone's beating everyone. You look at the results again today, and there's some funny results in there again today. And we've got 41 points on the board already. So we've just got to keep going. But the more we dwell on it, we can't do nothing about that result now. We've just got to move on and make sure we're ready and mentally prepared, ready to go again at Lewis away next week.
The 4th goal from where we were standing looked pretty calamitous. Did that sum up our afternoon?
Yeah, I think so. I just think we huffed and puffed, and obviously the disappointing in the first 3 anyway, and then just he's punched in his own net. Do you know what I mean? What can you do?
So one thing people have noticed is that Harrison Chatton's not been out there. Tony Stokes not been out there. Obviously Tony Stokes has been injured, but he looks like he should be back at full fitness. Why were they not starting?
Yeah, we think we're going to have to freshen it up. I think Harrison's had a bit of a dip in form over the last few weeks, but every now and again I think someone needs to be dragged out and have a little kick up the bum, which has been done. I thought Harrison done all right when he come on. Martin Tui, for me, he needs to, I don't think he's played as many games as he has done this season over the last couple of seasons. He looks a bit tired at the moment. I think Tony Stokes has obviously come back from a 4-game ban. He ain't kicked the ball for over a month, so he's got a bit of a knee problem at the moment, so hence why he hasn't been started. But we've got a game here on Tuesday night, friendly on Tuesday night, where some people like Tony, Marlon and that need some minutes in their legs. But yeah, listen, I'll go back to the last 4 games. I thought we'd done all right against Needham Market in horrendous conditions. I thought first half against Met Police, I thought we was good. Let ourselves down again second half. Then I thought last week against Tunbridge it was a good performance against a good side. And I don't think, I'd like to keep saying repeating myself, but I thought 4-0 flattered them today. I didn't think it was as bad as it looks on paper. They're organised and defended well, but we caused some problems at times. Kept the ball well at times, just had decision making let us down at times, and it seems at the moment every time someone shoots against us it seems to be going in, and we're not getting a rubber green at the times. But we've got a tight knit group in there. We just had a big chat in there for the last 20 minutes, and we'll dust ourselves down again. Hopefully get a few players to get some minutes in their legs on Tuesday night, train Thursday properly, and get ready for Lewis.
So the wait for a clean sheet goes on as well. Are you as worried about the defence as the fans are?
Yeah, I'd like to say, I think the goal today, I don't think you can blame the back four for all of them. It's as a side, as a unit, we're giving the ball away cheaply, we're not tracking our runners, we're not this and that. So yeah, it's not always the back four and the goalkeeper's fault, and we need to give them protection in front of them as well, which we did very, very well last week against Tunbridge. But listen, there were spells today, obviously. I just think today we've come up against a very good side, and I think 4-0's flattered them. I think we've given them, apart from the worldie that he scored, I think we've given them the 3 sloppy goals, especially the last one. And but we've got to learn from it quickly and move on.
What do you say in the dressing room to your team after they've been beaten like that?
I just said to him, I said, I'm not going to come in here and start screaming and shouting. There's times to scream and shout and that, but I do think the performance was that bad today. I thought we was in the game for long periods, and it just seems that when you come up against the better sides in the league, they're organised, they're disciplined, they do the right things at the right times, they've scored at the right times, and that's what we've come up against today. But like I say, I won't read too much into the 4-0 defeat. I think obviously I think Hampton probably deserved to win the game, but I think 4-0's flattered them.
So we've got Lewis next week. How nice would it be not just to pick up points, but to do it convincingly as well? Yeah,
that's what we need. Listen, we ain't got a bad side here and that, and obviously when the chips are down and things don't go for you, they don't go for you. Like, I thought we had a penalty decision first half, but Harry ain't give it, I'll never know. The geese just come straight through the back of Jay Curran. That ain't gone our way. Then the boys come lunging in. Him and Tam have had a ding dong all through the game, especially second half. The boys gone flying in 2-footed in the corner flag to him. That if that was us, we'd get a red card there, but it ain't to be. The boys only got a yellow card for their third goal. That in front of the dugout, the big 9 Kabamba. As the ball's come running into him, he's dragged it through with his hand. Lino standing 2 yards away from it, don't see it, and then the ref goes on and they get the free kick, they put the ball in the box and score from it, when we was completely dominating them for the first 15 minutes of the second half. Rubbing the green, things not going your way, but you can't keep blaming other people and other people's mistakes. You've got to stand up and be counted, and that's what I've just told them in there.
Fantastic, thank you, Danny.
Sorry.